Have you ever stood in front of your closet thinking, nothing fits, and nothing feels like me anymore? After 50, something shifts. Our bodies change, trends feel louder, and shopping starts to feel more frustrating than fun. Clothes that once flattered now cling in all the wrong places. And those store racks? Too frumpy, too flashy, too not you. But here's the truth. You don't need to chase youth to feel beautiful again. You just need the right pieces, soft, flattering, and quietly powerful. And it all starts with the blouse. In this video, I'll show you how a few well-chosen blouses can help you look younger, feel radiant, and show up for yourself without spending a fortune. You'll discover 7 blouse styles that do more than just cover your body. They celebrate it. Each piece is carefully chosen to flatter mature curves, soften the face, and bring back that quiet confidence you thought you'd lost. No trendy fads, no shapeless sacks, no overpriced, miracle fashion. Just timeless, graceful styles that move with you, breathe with you, and help you feel beautifully you, without chasing youth or breaking the bank. Whether you're dressing for a family lunch, a casual stroll, or simply for yourself, these blouses are style tools designed to honor your age, elevate your elegance, and remind you that looking radiant doesn't have to cost more. It just takes choosing wisely. And I say this not as a fashion expert, but as a woman who's been exactly where you are. I've stood in those fitting rooms under harsh lights, wondering when getting dressed became so complicated. I've spent money on pieces that promised confidence, but ended up sitting in the back of the closet. What I've learned, through trial, error, and a little grace, is this. Style at this stage of life isn't about impressing others. It's about expressing who we've become. And the right blouse? It can be the first step. So if you're ready to rediscover your style, on your own terms, let's dive into 7 blouse styles that will help you look elegant, feel radiant, and walk through life with quiet confidence again. Blouse number 1. The silky button-up, soft glow, effortless grace. There's something almost magical about a silky button-up blouse. It doesn't shout for attention. It doesn't try too hard. And yet, the moment you slip it on, you feel it. That lift in your posture. That glow in your face. That soft little smile that says, this feels right. For women over 50, this style is a quiet revolution. Why? Because silk, or its more affordable lookalikes, has a way of catching the light and bouncing it back onto your skin. It softens fine lines, brightens the face, and brings a natural vitality that no makeup can fake. It's the oldest trick in the stylist's book. Soft sheen equals soft light equals softer features. And when you're navigating the changes of aging, that gentle optical illusion can feel like a gift. But beauty aside, the silky button-up earns its place for another reason: it flows. Unlike clingy jersey fabrics that highlight every line and bump, a good satin blouse drapes gracefully. It skims over the midsection, flatters the arms, and moves with your body, not against it. And the best part? It transitions effortlessly. Wear it loose over slim pants for morning errands. Half tuck it into a midi skirt for lunch with friends. Pair it with black trousers and gold earrings for date night. Add a silk scarf or a delicate pendant, and suddenly, you've created what I call casual luxury. A look that feels effortless but polished. Simple, but quietly stunning. So what should you look for? Skip the high-maintenance real silk, unless you enjoy dry cleaning and a fragile laundry cycle. Instead, opt for satin-like blends, polyester, viscose, or modal. They're affordable, breathable, and, bonus, machine washable. The key is finding fabrics that drape without clinging and offer a soft, light-catching finish. Now, let's talk color. For mature skin tones, light reflective shades are your best friend. Try ivory, blush, powder blue, soft bronze, or dove gray. These hues bring brightness to your face and softness to your overall look. Avoid stark black or neon colors. They tend to draw attention to shadows or uneven tones. And don't worry, elegance doesn't have to come with a luxury price tag. You can find beautiful satin look blouses for less than $30 if you know where to look. Outlets, factory stores, consignment shops, and online retailers like Mango Outlet, H&M, or even Amazon often carry these styles at a fraction of the cost. Keep an eye out for off-season sales or pieces labeled, "Made in Italy," or "Viscose blend." They often feel far more luxurious than their price suggests. One last tip. Shine is delicate. Avoid high gloss or overly tight fits. They can look cheap or emphasize what you'd rather soften. You're aiming for a gentle glow, not a mirror shine. A soft drape, not a second skin. When chosen well, the silky button-up blouse becomes more than a fashion piece. It's a reflection of ease, of elegance, of self-assurance. It says, "I know who I am, and I still love showing up beautifully." And when you find that blouse, the one that lights you up without needing a word, you'll wonder why you ever settled for less. Blank. Underscore. Blank. Now, if the silky blouse is your whisper of elegance, then the next one might just be your breath of fresh air. Let's talk about a piece that moves with you, not against you. That helps your skin breathe and your spirit soften. Up next, the linen V-neck tunic, your everyday answer to relaxed, radiant style. Blouse number 2. The linen V-neck tunic, breathe, move, and glow. If the silky button-up is elegance wrapped in glow, then the linen V-neck tunic is ease, grace, and breathability, all in one. There's something deeply grounding about linen. Maybe it's the way it feels against the skin, cool, natural, alive. Or maybe it's what it doesn't do. It doesn't cling. It doesn't smother. It doesn't demand anything from you. And after 50, that's exactly what we want, comfort without compromise. The V-neck tunic earns its place in every mature wardrobe because it works with your body, not against it. As our bodies evolve, we don't need clothing to hide us, we need it to move with us. And linen, when cut in a soft tunic shape, does exactly that. The magic begins with the V neckline. It draws the eye upward, elongates the neck, and creates space around the face, like opening a window and letting in light. It's especially flattering if you're feeling less defined around the jaw or neckline. Unlike high necklines that can feel suffocating or unflattering, the V shape lifts and softens. It doesn't try to sculpt, it simply frames you kindly. Then there's the tunic shape. Longer in length, gently loose, and utterly forgiving. It covers the hips, glides over the midsection, and creates a breezy, balanced silhouette. But don't mistake loose for shapeless. This blouse isn't a sack. Wear it loose for weekend markets. Add a slim belt for lunch with friends. Layer it under a denim jacket or lightweight blazer for cooler evenings. It adapts to your rhythm, your body, your mood. Now let's talk linen. Pure linen can be pricey and a bit stiff straight off the rack. That's why I recommend linen blends. Look for mixes with rayon, cotton, or viscose. They're softer, easier to care for, and often drape better than 100% linen. Touch is key here. Run your hand over the fabric. If it feels soft, breathable, and moves with you, you're on the right track. If it crinkles too sharply or feels scratchy, it's probably not the one. Color-wise, linen tunics shine in muted tones and soft neutrals. Try sage green, dusty rose, sand beige, muted lavender, or soft terracotta. These earth-infused shades reflect nature and, in turn, reflect a grounded, graceful version of you. Avoid loud prints or harsh contrasts. Let the texture and cut do the talking. Now, here's the secret weapon: layering. A linen tunic pairs beautifully with cropped trousers, linen pants, or even white jeans. Add a long necklace or a silk scarf, and suddenly casual turns elevated. That's the beauty of this blouse. It adapts to whatever tone you set. You'll find beautiful, budget-friendly options at Uniqlo, Mango, Muji, and online secondhand platforms like ThreadUp or Poshmark. Don't forget local boutiques or fabric markets, especially those with natural fiber selections. Linen never goes out of style, so even older season pieces feel timeless. One last note: don't fear the wrinkles. Linen has earned its right to crease, it's part of the charm. But if you prefer a smoother look, a quick steam, not iron, keeps it fresh without flattening the fabric's life. When you wear a linen V-neck tunic, you're not just getting dressed. You're choosing to move freely, to breathe deeply, to embrace your body's story, line by line, curve by curve, with elegance and ease. It doesn't scream, it doesn't cling, it simply says, "I am here, I am whole, I am me." blank, underscore, blank. And once you've felt that quiet confidence linen brings, you'll be ready for something a little more defined, a little more feminine, but still just as forgiving. Coming up next, the wrap blouse, your soft power statement in one beautiful tie. Blouse number 3. The wrap blouse, shape, softness, and quiet power. Some pieces don't just clothe you, they reshape how you see yourself. The wrap blouse is one of those rare garments. It's feminine, it's flattering, and most importantly, it respects your shape, wherever life has taken it. That's what makes it a must-have for women over 50. As our bodies shift, thicker waists, fuller busts, changing posture, the wrap blouse doesn't fight you. It flows with you. The genius is in its design. A soft cross-body closure that creates the illusion of an hourglass silhouette without squeezing or pinching. It highlights the waist, draws the eye inward, and creates graceful lines that flatter every curve, while forgiving what you'd rather not emphasize. No judgment, no restriction, just gentle structure. If you've ever felt frustrated by tops that are either too loose and boxy, or too tight and revealing, this blouse is your happy middle. Look for wrap styles with adjustable ties. They let you cinch or loosen the blouse depending on your comfort level that day. Internal buttons or modesty snaps help secure the neckline if you prefer more coverage. And if you're worried about movement, many wrap tops today come with faux wrap designs that stay put while still giving that elegant shape. Now, let's talk fabric. Avoid stiff cotton or thin jersey. These either don't drape well or cling too much. Instead, choose fluid fabrics like crepe, viscose, soft poly blends, or even silk-like textures. The fabric should move when you move, creating a soft ripple of grace, not a rigid line. Color is another secret weapon. The most flattering shades after 50 aren't harsh, they're rich and deep. But soft. Think plum, emerald, teal, warm navy, deep rose, or mocha. These tones reflect light in a way that adds radiance to mature skin without overwhelming it. Pair your wrap blouse with high-waisted trousers for structure, or slim jeans for a polished casual vibe. Add soft gold hoops or a pendant necklace, and suddenly, you're glowing without effort. This isn't about dressing up. It's about dressing intentionally. A well-chosen wrap blouse says, "I care about how I show up, not to impress, but to express." You'll find stunning wrap styles at Zara, Mango, Banana Republic Outlet, or even online brands like Quince or Everlane. If you're thrifting, search for vintage Diane von Furstenberg style wrap tops. They often have that timeless quality that flatters every generation. Fit matters more than price. A $20 wrap blouse that fits your shape will look more expensive than a $200 designer piece that doesn't. Don't hesitate to take it to a tailor. Just a little tuck at the shoulder or hem can elevate the entire silhouette. One final tip. Don't over-accessorize. Let the lines of the blouse be the star. A little confidence, a clean neckline, and a soft smile. That's all the sparkle you need. Because at this stage of life, power doesn't have to be loud. It can be soft, graceful, and deeply rooted. And that's what the wrap blouse gives you, quiet power. Wrapped in softness. Blank. Underscore. Blank. So, if the wrap blouse redefines your shape with intention, the next one brings crisp structure, with just the right modern twist. Let's move on to the structured white blouse, a classic reborn for confident, elegant women. Blouse number 4. The structured white blouse, crisp, clean, and unapologetically elegant. There's a reason the white blouse has never gone out of style. It's clean, it's classic, it's versatile. But after 50, the right white blouse isn't just another wardrobe basic, it's a quiet statement of self-respect. Not the stiff, boxy button-ups we wore in corporate life. Not the sheer, fussy versions that feel like they belong to someone else's closet. No, what we're talking about here is a modern white blouse with structure and soul. This is the blouse that elevates everything it touches. It lifts your posture, lights up your face, and polishes your presence without effort. The magic is in the details. A pleated sleeve, a soft puff shoulder, a wrap-around hem, a sculpted neckline. These subtle design touches do something incredible. They add visual interest, texture, and energy to a piece that might otherwise feel flat. And that's important, because after 50, We want character, not clutter. We want elegance with depth. Now let's talk fabric. The wrong white blouse, too sheer, too stiff, or too flimsy, can instantly cheapen your look. Instead, look for materials like cotton poplin, cotton sateen, or viscose blends. These hold their shape, feel soft against mature skin, and resist wrinkles better than traditional crisp shirts. One of the best things about a white blouse? It reflects light onto your face, giving your skin a subtle glow. It's like walking around with a soft focus filter, naturally, and it pairs with everything. Tuck it into tailored pants for a refined brunch look. Layer it under a knit vest or soft cardigan for cooler days. Pair it with denim and bold earrings for a high-low mix that feels fresh. Never forced. Accessories? Keep them thoughtful and minimal. Try a silk scarf at the collar, a brooch at the shoulder, or a delicate belt to cinch the waist. These small touches can transform a simple blouse into a personal signature. The key, again, is fit. Too tight, and it pulls at the buttons, too loose, and you disappear inside it. Tailoring is your secret weapon. Even a $25 blouse can look designer with a $10 adjustment. And here's something unexpected. Don't skip the men's section. That's right. Some of the best oversized white shirts, perfect for layering or French tucking, are technically made for men. Buy it large, then bring it to a tailor. Add darts, shorten the hem, tweak the sleeves. Suddenly, it's your blouse, made to move with your life. Great places to look? Massimo Dutti, Cuz, Everlane, Banana Republic Factory, or quality secondhand stores. You're not just buying a shirt, you're investing in a staple that will work hard and wear well. Because let's face it, a great white blouse never fails. It doesn't ask for attention, but it always gets it. It doesn't try to be trendy, but it always looks modern. It doesn't try to be young, but it always feels fresh. And when you find one that fits you, truly fits, you'll reach for it again and again. Not because you have to, but because it reminds you how good simplicity can feel. Blank. Blank. If the white blouse brings you structure and clarity, then the next one wraps you in warmth, softness, and quiet sophistication. Coming up next, the soft knit blouse, where comfort meets elegance. One gentle thread at a time. Blouse number 5. The soft knit blouse, comfort that looks like elegance. Some days, you want to feel cozy, but still look polished. You want ease, but with intention. You want softness, without looking undone. That's where the soft knit blouse steps in, your wardrobe's hidden gem. Think of it as the sophisticated cousin of the t-shirt and the calmer, more refined sister of the bulky sweater. It's warm without weighty, structured without stiff, and casual without careless. And for women over 50? It's a game changer. Because the right knit blouse does 3 things beautifully. It softens your silhouette, skims instead of clings, and adds polish without pressure. Let's start with shape. Look for styles with gentle tailoring. A slightly defined waist, a modest boat neckline or soft scoop, 3/4 length sleeves, so flattering for the arms, and subtle details like ribbed texture, cuffed hems, or even pearl-style buttons at the wrist. These features add quiet elegance and make even a $25 knit top feel designer. Now, let's talk fabric. The best knit blouses aren't thick or bulky. They're made from fine-gauge materials that hug lightly and move with you. Try modal blends, viscose, or lightweight cotton mixes. They feel breathable, drape well, and are gentle on sensitive skin. Even a high-quality acrylic blend can mimic the feel of cashmere, without the price tag or dry cleaning bill. Color? Choose muted midtones that flatter mature skin and create harmony. Think warm beige, dusty lavender, soft teal, gentle mocha, or even rosewood. These tones give you warmth and light, without shouting. Avoid overly bright or icy shades that can wash you out or fight the softness of the fabric. Styling your knit blouse is all about balance. Wear it with soft trousers or ankle jeans for an effortless daytime look. Layer it under a structured blazer for instant sophistication. Pair it with a midi skirt, gold studs, and a low heel for something a little more refined. One of my favorite tricks? Tuck just the front edge into your waistband. It adds shape without formality. Knit blouses also travel well. resist wrinkling, and can shift easily between seasons. They're perfect for cool summer evenings or layered up for early spring walks. Where to find them? Look for fine gauge sweaters or knit tops at brands like and other stories. Uniqlo, Mango, and Quince. Online platforms like ThreadUp or Poshmark often have beautiful lightly used options too. And yes, affordable can still look luxurious. It all comes down to the fit and feel. If it lays smoothly, hugs softly, and makes you smile in the mirror, that's your piece. One quick note. Avoid clingy or shiny knits that highlight areas you'd rather soften. Your knit blouse should follow your lines, not fight them. And don't forget accessories. A simple chain necklace, soft scarf, or single bold ring is all you need. Let the texture of the knit speak. Let your ease be the elegance. Because that's what the soft knit blouse does, it bridges comfort and confidence. It doesn't ask you to be anything you're not. It simply supports who you already are. Blank. Blank. And once you've embraced that cozy kind of confidence, why not add a little movement, a little spirit, a little soul? Coming up next, the boho-inspired peasant blouse, your soft, artistic touch to everyday elegance. Blouse number 6. The boho-inspired peasant blouse, movement, soul, and gentle confidence. There's a blouse that doesn't just drape your body, it dances with it. It doesn't just dress you, it expresses you. That blouse is the boho-inspired peasant top. Now, don't let the word boho scare you off. We're not talking about wild prints, fringe, or festival wear. We're talking about soft bohemian elegance, a blouse that feels light, feminine, and soulful, without feeling like it belongs in your granddaughter's closet. This is style with presence, not pretense. The beauty of the peasant blouse lies in its movement. It flows as you walk, lifts as you reach, sways as you turn. It doesn't cling, it doesn't restrict, it breathes. And at this stage in life, movement matters because it reflects your energy, your softness, your openness. The silhouette is relaxed but never sloppy. Look for gentle gathers at the neckline, subtle pleats along the sleeve, and a graceful shape that floats rather than clings. Skip shapeless sacks. Instead, choose pieces that offer structure through design, like a slight taper at the waist, or a buttoned cuff that keeps the sleeve polished. Fabric choice is everything. Choose light, breathable materials, cotton, rayon, viscose blends. These keep the blouse airy without being sheer, soft without being shapeless. They're gentle on aging skin, and feel like a sigh of relief on warm days. And now, the colors. This blouse shines in earth-washed neutrals and soft, romantic tones. Try sage green, dusty mauve, soft cinnamon, antique white, or faded indigo. These shades feel lived in, elegant, and timeless, not trendy. Details are where this blouse whispers luxury. Look for pin tucks, embroidered accents, a touch of lace trim, or a small ruffle that adds depth without drama. Avoid anything overly frilly, loud, or juvenile. This isn't costume, it's character. Style it your way. Pair with white jeans and sandals for a relaxed brunch. Tuck into wide-leg linen trousers and add layered gold necklaces for a quiet, artistic look. Or throw it over a midi skirt and cinch with a belt for effortless femininity. The boho blouse says, "I'm here, I'm at ease, and I'm still curious about the world." It's perfect for travel, creative days, market strolls, or quiet evenings with friends. It suits a life that's full, not rushed, rooted, but still dancing. Where to find it? Try stores like Anthropologie, Free People, their more refined lines, Zara's linen collections, or online boutiques that cater to natural fabrics and relaxed tailoring. Don't ignore local artisans or weekend markets. You might find handcrafted gems at a fraction of the price. Most importantly, try it on. Let it move with you. Let it lift your shoulders and soften your edges. Let it reflect not who you were, but who you've become. Because this blouse isn't just about how you look. It's about how you feel, free, feminine, fully yourself. Blank. So now you've seen all 6. From the soft sheen of satin to the airy elegance of linen. From gentle wraps to quiet knits. From classic whites to flowing bohemian threads. Each blouse tells a different story, but they all reflect the same truth. Style after 50 isn't about youth. It's about becoming more deeply, beautifully you. Blouse number 7. The collarless minimal blouse, quiet sophistication. Redefined. Sometimes, it's the simplest things that speak the loudest. That's the quiet power of the collarless minimal blouse. No buttons, no collars, no fuss, just clean lines, soft structure, and understated elegance that radiates calm confidence. This blouse doesn't beg for attention, it earns it. It's the kind of piece that makes people look twice. Not because it's flashy, but because you look so pulled together, without seeming like you tried at all. For women over 50, this minimalist design offers something deeply refreshing. After decades of trends, layers, details, and noise, it's a return to simplicity. But not just any simplicity. This is deliberate simplicity, intentional, graceful, modern. The collarless blouse is often slightly boxy, slightly draped, and designed to float just off the skin. It frames the face without closing it in. It softens the neckline without exaggeration. It gives space for movement, for breath, for you. Pair it with tailored pants and flats for an art gallery kind of elegance. Wear it under a blazer for modern polish. Layer it over wide-leg trousers with a single gold cuff bracelet for a minimalist look that whispers, not shouts. Fabric makes the difference. Look for light crepe, viscose blends, or modal. Something that holds its shape but feels featherlight. Avoid clingy knits or stiff cotton. This blouse is meant to feel fluid, not frozen. And colors? Go for rich neutrals, bone white, warm taupe, soft graphite, light olive, muted navy. These shades create an elevated feel without the harshness of black or the distraction of bold prints. No logos, no embroidery, just soft seams, a slightly curved hem, maybe a hidden snap or two, quiet luxury at its best. This blouse is about presence. It says, I've arrived, without saying anything at all. It's also incredibly versatile. You can dress it up with heels and pearl earrings, or let it fall loosely over slim jeans and slides. Either way, you'll look refined, not because of effort, but because of clarity. Where to shop? Try Cuz, Everlane, Muji, or even department stores' minimalist sections. Look for pieces labeled, relaxed fit, or drape cut, and trust your mirror. Not just the tag. And if tailoring is needed, take in the sides slightly or shorten the hem. Even the simplest blouse becomes powerful when it fits like it was made for you. This blouse teaches us something beautiful. That elegance doesn't need decoration. That confidence doesn't need proving. And that at this stage in life, less really can mean more. Because when you strip away the extra, what remains is you, clear, strong, and beautifully seen. Blank. _ blank. 7 blouses. 7 reflections of your evolving elegance. And each one, in its own way, reminds you, style is no longer about standing out. It's about coming home to yourself. To truly bring out that effortless elegance, think about the little things that tie it all together. Steam, don't iron. A soft, wrinkle-free drape makes even a budget blouse feel luxurious. Tailor if needed. A $10 nip at the waist can transform the entire silhouette. And remember, posture is part of your outfit. Shoulders back, chin lifted. It's the most powerful accessory you can wear. Add just one intentional touch, a silk scarf, a single ring, a polished shoe. Let it whisper, not shout. Because elegance after 50 isn't about impressing others. It's about honoring the woman you are, every quiet, radiant inch of her. You don't need a closet full of clothes. You need a handful of pieces that fit, that feel good, and that feel like you. And that's the quiet magic of these 7 blouses. They don't try to make you younger. They honor exactly where you are, gracefully, beautifully, confidently. So now, I want to hear from you. Which blouse spoke to your heart today? Was it the silky glow of satin? The breathability of linen? The soft embrace of knit? Or maybe that quiet strength in a wrap? Leave a comment below and tell me. Which one made you say, that's me? I read every single word, and your story might inspire someone else to rediscover their own style. And if this video gave you even one small moment of clarity or confidence, please give it a thumbs up. It tells me this message matters. Subscribe for more style and self-care, made for women who've lived, learned, and loved their way to 50 and beyond. Because we are not invisible. We are not outdated. And we are not done becoming. Style at this stage isn't about chasing anything. It's about returning to yourself. With grace. With wisdom. With joy. So the next time you put on a blouse, remember, it's not just fabric. It's not just fashion. It's your quiet celebration of the woman you've become and the elegance you never lost.